more leaks, more rumors, more hearsay, more banter, more fun. It's looking like this is going to be a daily update now with the big announcement for Horus Heresy 3rd edition over on the Horus Heresy Hearsay website. They've just released a bunch of brand new images, which has got a bunch of people talking. We're going to go through those images in a second because there's some big things a part of these images. But before I do that, I briefly just want to go over what I've heard that is in the Horus Heresy 3rd edition box set, because I've absolutely been bombarded with questions. What's in there, Valrak? Do the full breakdown. I want to hear it again. I want to hear your northern twang of a voice explain Saturnine Terminators and Saturnine Dreadnoughts. So that's what we're going to do. We're going to start with that, then we're going to go on to these new images. So let's jump in and let's get waffling. So let's start with the actual model content in the box, because of course, for people who don't know, you get books, you get dice, you get a bunch of bits as well, but I want to start with the actual models. So apparently in this box set, there's going to be one Centurion in Mark II power armor. That's supposed to be painted as an Iron Warrior. You're supposed to get one Saturnine Praetor, which is painted in the colors of the Salamanders, because again, the box theme is Salamanders versus Iron Warriors. That's what the rumor is at the moment in time. You're supposed to get one Saturnine Dreadnought. That's the big massive Dreadnought in there, which we've talked about. They've shown off the little bit of artwork on the foot and stuff, which I'm convinced it is. You're supposed to get one Quad Accelerator platform, which is supposed to be the big massive gun that is in this box. There's supposed to be 6 Saturnine Terminators, again, all painted as Salamanders, and these are supposed to be 2 3-man squads. So 3-man squads, Saturnine Terminators. I'm not sure if you can put them as one squad of 6, but what I heard through the whispers is that it's supposed to be 2 separate squads of 3. Now, when it comes to the actual Legionnaires in the box set, there's supposed to be 40 Legionnaires in Mark II power armor. So 40 Space Marines, all plastic, all in Mark II, which is very exciting. And finally, if I can read this right, there's supposed to be 2 sets of disingenerator weapons, which I think are like heavy weapons for to upgrade some of the squads in there to be more heavy weapon specialist squads inside of that box. Now, with the other stuff, dice and books in there, you're supposed to get Horus Heresy, the 3rd edition rulebook. Yes, 3rd edition rulebook. That is what the whispers say, and that's why I've been talking about all these months, that this is a brand new edition of Horus Heresy. I'm not sure how the rules are going to change. I'm not sure if it's going to be massive changes, small changes. I'll let you Horus Heresy players, I'll let you decide and debate about that in the comment section and the threads and stuff. There's supposed to be tactical status and objective tokens, which is a big thing, because we're going to get into some images in a minute, which more or less can confirm that this box set is even more real now, because they put out new images on the website today. There's supposed to be reference rule sheets in here. There's supposed to be 6-sided dice and scatter dice. There's no mention of any like D20 or D18 sided dice. I think that is an absolute troll from Games Workshop on this Horus Hearsay website. There's supposed to be templates in there. There's supposed to be like a transfer sheet, of course, which is probably going to be Iron Warriors and Salamander themed, if I'm not mistaken. You know, like one of those whippy stick range ruler things in there. And there's also supposed to be, you know, like the rules, introductory rules, and apparently the instructions, how to build it all, which of course is in every single box set. So that is what I've heard, right? Hopefully everyone's up to date now. That is the big rumors coming from me with this brand new Horus Heresy. I got confused. Horus Heresy 3rd edition box. I was going to call it 4th edition. Horus Heresy 3rd edition box set. 3 more years and then we'll be like 4th edition. Apparently. Who bloody knows? Now, if we pop over to the Horus Heresy Hearsay, I keep calling it the Horus Heresy Hearsay instead of the Horus Hearsay. If we pop over to the Horus Hearsay website, they've updated it with images, and I think this is going to be a daily thing. Let's see, right? I'm recording this on the Friday, releasing on the Saturday. If they do release new images on the Saturday, then I'll address it in a live stream or something. I won't keep updating you in videos unless it's something massive and confirms, like, you know, a huge Saturnine Dreadnought is showing off or something. But the first one is tactical pouch confirmed. I love a good pouch, right? You know me, I am a man who fancies a nice pouch. So it says, found a sprue with a pouch on. Now, I don't recognize this from any other sprues. The sprue that they initially shown off on the day one was basically Palatine blades, if I'm not mistaken, colored in green, just to troll people. Now, I'm not sure if this is like like one of the heavy weapon teams, maybe the disingenerator weapon teams that I just butchered the word with. It maybe could be something like that. I don't know. Horus Heresy people, help me out here. Do you identify this? Do you know what this is? Flame weapons for the win. Hearing flame templates are doubling in size. Must be to give the salamanders a big push. Poster boys for the new edition. Fire change. Bring on the heavy flamer. I think this is banter. I think this is a troll. I don't think any of this is going to be happening. They're like back and forth. It's like a tennis match, right? Let's put a little bit of fun in there, a little bit of truth, a little bit of banter, a little bit of misdirection. And I think the flame weapon is the misdirection. Have you seen this crest spotted? Anyone know what this is? Looks like a bit of a crux, Terminatus without the skull, campaign badge or something. Maybe a new type of reinforcement stud. Previous big box had a Praetor, so wonder if we're seeing a new design. This, my friends, I'm calling it right now, is the Saturnine Terminator. I'm sure during the old artwork, I'll try and get it and put it on the screen if I can, I'm sorry, that they have this little stud right at the lower bit of their shoulder here. So I'm definitely 110% right. I will bet my house on this, that this is the Saturnine Terminator. This is the first time we're seeing this brand new model, which again, for me, confirms that this rumor box is true. The whispers are true. And this, do the math, right? This was, again, I'm just going to say it, another big, I can't even get my words out, a big confirmation that the Horus Heresy box set rumors are true. Because like I said, like tactical and objective markers, I was like, wonder what they are. They're just going to be like little plastic things, like little cardboard things, like, you know, where you get in Kill Team and stuff like that. But no, I think it's these. These are actually plastic things, so you can paint them up yourself, you know, Objective 2, Objective 3, Objective 1, 5, 6, how many objectives they have. And I think this is it right now. Look, it says number 2 in the crosshairs with 18 as the frame number. No legions, 2 missing. That can't be a coincidence. I absolutely love the banter back and forth on this website. And by the way, if no one's noticed it, their actual avatar is Alfarius, which is even more hilarious. And then we just go to the stuff that they've already shown out, you know, the sprue that I've gone through, that I'm convinced that it's a Saturnine Dreadnought foot, and I'm convinced this is absolute just slander. Just lies, slander, all bollocks, as I like to say. But yes, there we go. More updates, more fun, more banter, more leaks, more hearsay, whatever you want to call it. They're doing it. Let's see if they do it on a daily basis, all building up to this big reveal, which is supposed to be happening on the Thursday at the Dallas Open live stream show. Big things. Big things. And by the way, that live stream show is actually happening on a Thursday in the US. And a Thursday is Horus Heresy Thursday. It's all coming together. Circles within circles. The dots, the lines, they're all connecting, brothers, right? Bring me my foil. It's all starting to fall into place, and it's all starting to make sense. Anyway, enough ranting, enough bloody talking from me. If you've got any thoughts, feedback, any of your own suggestions, ideas, theories, what the hell is this? Please, someone help me out. Post it down below, and we can have a nice little chin wag down there, as we always do. See you now. Have a great day, and bye-bye.